DF-41 missile, history, present and future. Overview. The Dongfeng 41 DF-41 is a Chinese intercontinental ballistic missile ICBM that represents a significant advancement in China's nuclear capabilities. It has been developed as part of China's efforts to modernize its military and enhance its deterrence capabilities against potential adversaries. This report outlines the history, current status and future prospects of the DF-41 missile. Historical development. 1. Initial development 1986 to 1994. The DF-41 program began in 1986 as Project 204 but was later integrated with the DF-31 project. The initial focus was on developing a mobile ICBM with advanced capabilities. 2. Revival and testing 1994 to 2015. After a pause in the late 1990s, development resumed in 1994. The missile underwent a series of tests, with the first flight test occurring in 2012. Subsequent tests included demonstrations of its multiple independently targetable reentry vehicle MIRV capabilities. 3. Deployment and operational status 2019-present. The DF-41 was officially introduced into service around 2019, with initial deployment likely involving 2 operational brigades. By early 2019, 18 road mobile launchers were observed at training sites in Inner Mongolia. Technical specifications. Range. The DF-41 has an estimated range of 12,000 to 15,000 kilometers, allowing it to cover most of the continental United States. Payload. It can carry up to 10 nuclear warheads with a total payload capacity of approximately 2,500 kilograms. Propulsion. The missile is powered by 3 solid fuel stages, enhancing its mobility and reducing launch preparation time. Mobility. The DF-41 can be launched from road mobile, rail mobile or silo-based platforms, which complicates detection and tracking by adversaries. Current status. Training and operational readiness. The DF-41 has been actively involved in training exercises demonstrating its readiness for deployment. Satellite imagery has shown coordinated training activities involving DF-41 alongside other missile systems, indicating a comprehensive approach to enhancing China's nuclear capabilities. Modernization efforts. China has invested in building operational infrastructure such as new missile silos at training sites like Jilantai, further solidifying the DF-41's role in China's nuclear deterrence strategy. Strategic implications. The DF-41 poses several strategic challenges, particularly to the United States, due to its extensive range and advanced capabilities. Its MIRV technology allows China to potentially overwhelm missile defense systems in the region, complicating the strategic landscape. The ability to launch from mobile platforms enhances survivability and complicates enemy targeting strategies. Future outlook. Nuclear arsenal expansion. According to U.S. defense assessments, China is expected to at least double its nuclear warhead stockpile in the coming decade. The DF-41 will play a crucial role in this expansion, supplementing older missile systems and potentially replacing them over time. Continued development. The Chinese military is likely to continue refining the DF-41's capabilities, including improvements in guidance systems and payload options, to ensure it remains a viable deterrent against evolving threats. Conclusion. The DF-41 missile marks a significant milestone in China's military modernization efforts. Its development and deployment reflect a broader trend toward enhancing nuclear capabilities to deter potential adversaries. As geopolitical tensions continue to evolve, the DF-41 will play an increasingly important role in China's strategic calculus, shaping the future of regional and global security dynamics. The ongoing modernization and potential expansion of China's nuclear arsenal sent the DF-41 Dongfeng 41 ICBM intercontinental ballistic missile represents a significant advancement in China's nuclear capabilities, with a complex history, current operational status, and strategic implications for the future. Development history. 1. Initiation. The DF-41 project commenced in 1986 as Project 204 and was later merged with the DF-31 project. Renewed efforts began in 1994, leading to the construction of deployable versions by 2010. 2. Testing phase. The missile underwent its first flight test in 2012, followed by several more tests in subsequent years, including evaluations of its MIRV multiple independently targetable reentry vehicles capabilities. By 2019, extensive training exercises indicated its imminent operational status. 3. Modernization. The Jilantai training facility has seen investments in new launch infrastructure since 2018, emphasizing the DF-41's role in China's expanding nuclear arsenal. For operational deployment, officially entering service in 2019, the DF-41 is believed to have at least 18 operational launchers and is organized into multiple brigades. Technical specifications. Range. The DF-41 has a striking range of 12,000 to 15,000 kilometers, enabling it to target much of the continental United States. Payload. It can carry up to 10 nuclear warheads, significantly enhancing its deterrent capabilities. Mobility. Designed for road and rail mobility, it features solid fuel propulsion, which allows for rapid deployment and increased survivability. Guidance system. The missile employs inertial and GPS guidance systems with an accuracy of 100 to 500 meters CEP, circular error probable. Current status. The DF-41 is actively involved in training exercises demonstrating the Chinese military's commitment to enhancing its nuclear deterrent. Recent satellite images have confirmed ongoing development and modernization efforts at the Jilantai base, where the missile is integrated with other systems such as DF-31AG and DF-26. Future outlook. Analysts predict that China may double its nuclear warhead stockpile in the coming decade, with the DF-41 playing a crucial role in this expansion. Despite uncertainties regarding the specific number of missiles deployed, the DF-41 is expected to replace older systems and bolster China's strategic capabilities. Strategic implications. The strategic significance of the DF-41 cannot be overstated. Deterrence. Its advanced capabilities serve as a deterrent against potential adversaries, particularly the United States. Survivability. The mobile nature of the DF-41 complicates tracking and targeting efforts by intelligence agencies, enhancing its effectiveness as a second strike capability. Global balance. As China's nuclear arsenal matures, the DF-41 contributes to shifting the global balance of power, necessitating recalibrations in U.S. and allied defense strategies. Counterintuitive information. 1. Misconceptions about numbers. Despite the perception that China is rapidly expanding its nuclear arsenal, current estimates suggest that its total warhead count remains significantly lower than that of the US or Russia. The idea that China has become a nuclear superpower may be overstated when viewed in the context of total global arsenals. 2. Modernization versus quantity. There's a tendency to equate modernization efforts such as those seen with the DF-41 with an increase in the number of missiles. However, many older systems may be retired as new ones are integrated, which complicates the narrative of an expanding arsenal. 3. Survivability through mobility. While the DF-41's mobile launch capabilities are often highlighted as a means of survivability, the actual effectiveness of such mobility in a real-world conflict scenario is uncertain. The complexities of operational security and potential vulnerabilities during deployment raise questions about whether mobility truly equates to survivability. For focus on MIRV capabilities, the emphasis on the DF-41's MIRV capabilities suggests a shift in strategic focus, yet this may not necessarily translate to a significant increase in the effectiveness of deterrence. The overall strategic landscape, including missile defense systems and geopolitical dynamics, plays a crucial role in determining the actual impact of these capabilities. In summary, the DF-41 ICBM is a cornerstone of China's nuclear strategy, showcasing significant advancements in range, payload, and mobility. Its development and deployment reflect China's broader objectives in modernizing its military capabilities and influencing global security dynamics. However, the implications of these advancements are nuanced, with various factors affecting the interpretation of China's nuclear posture and the potential responses from other global powers. The DF-41 missile represents a significant advancement in China's nuclear strategy and capabilities, and while many aspects of its development and deployment are covered, there are several important elements that might be overlooked by the general public or analysts. Here I will identify key content in the report that deserves more attention and explain its significance. 1. Historical context of development. The DF-41's development timeline stretches back to 1986. And understanding this long trajectory is crucial. The initial conception as Project Number 204 and subsequent merging with the DF-31 project highlights a strategic pivot and ongoing commitment by China to enhance its nuclear capabilities over decades. This history indicates a consistent priority within Chinese defense policy toward developing a robust and credible nuclear deterrent amidst changing geopolitical landscapes. Significance. This historical context underscores the long-term strategic vision of Chinese military planners as well as the geopolitical pressures that have influenced its nuclear weapons program. Recognizing this can help analysts understand the motivations behind China's current military posture and its likely future directions. 2. Technological advancements. While the report mentions the DF-41's technological features like its MIRV capability and solid fuel propulsion, the implications of these technologies are significant. The ability to deploy multiple independently targetable reentry vehicles MIRVs enhances deterrence by complicating enemy missile defense strategies. Additionally, the solid fuel propulsion allows for quicker launch readiness compared to liquid-fueled missiles. Significance. The technological advancements of the DF-41 do not just enhance its functionality, they also represent a shift in the strategic balance of power in the region and globally. The ability to carry out rapid launches and overwhelm missile defenses increases the credibility and reliability of China's nuclear deterrent, which could lead to escalated tensions with adversaries, particularly the United States. 3. Training and operational readiness. The report highlights frequent training activities and the establishment of new missile silos at the Jilantai training site, which might be overlooked. The presence of 18 DF-41 launchers training alongside other missile systems suggests a high level of operational integration and readiness within the People's Liberation Army Rocket Force (PLARF). Significance. This operational readiness indicates that China is not merely developing these systems in isolation but is actively preparing them for potential deployment. This could signal to other nations that China is serious about its nuclear capabilities and might be willing to engage in more assertive military posturing. Understanding the implications of this readiness is critical for assessing regional security dynamics. 4. Strategic implications of mobility. The DF-41's mobility, both road and rail, plays a crucial role in its deployment strategy. Mobile systems are inherently more survivable as they can be concealed and relocated, making it difficult for adversaries to target them preemptively. The use of rail mobile systems adds another layer of complexity, allowing these missiles to blend in with civilian transport and evade surveillance. Significance. The mobility of the DF-41 is particularly significant in the context of modern warfare, where first strike capabilities can dictate the terms of engagement. Analysts and policymakers must consider how this mobility affects nuclear deterrence and stability in the region, as it could lead to a more aggressive posture from adversaries compelled to counteract perceived threats. 5. Future projections and implications. The report cites predictions from the U.S. Defense Intelligence Agency (DIA) regarding the potential doubling of China's nuclear arsenal over the next decade. This projection, coupled with the deployment of DF-41 missiles, could fundamentally alter the strategic landscape. Significance. While some may view this as a routine projection, it bears significant implications for global security and arms control efforts. A larger Chinese nuclear arsenal could lead to an arms race in the Asia-Pacific region, prompting responses from the US and its allies that could destabilize existing security arrangements. Understanding these projections is vital for anticipating future conflicts and for strategic planning in military and diplomatic circles. 6. Comparative analysis with US capabilities. The report notes that the Chinese arsenal, while increasing, remains significantly smaller than that of the US. However, the qualitative advancements in the DF-41's capabilities, such as MIRV and solid fuel technology, may offset quantitative disadvantages. Significance: this qualitative edge could shift deterrence dynamics as adversaries may need to rethink their own strategies and capabilities in response. The focus should not solely be on the number of warheads but also on their effectiveness and the strategic implications of their deployment capabilities. 7. Potential for escalation and misunderstanding. The report implies that the visibility of DF-41 training activities is a deliberate signal to the world. However, this visibility could also lead to misinterpretations of intent, especially during heightened tensions. The potential for misunderstandings between nuclear powers is a critical concern that is often underestimated. Significance: the risks of miscalculation during crises are profound. Policymakers must be aware of how military displays and readiness can be interpreted differently across cultures and political systems. This understanding is essential for developing effective communication strategies to prevent escalation in a nuclear context. Conclusion: the DF-41 missile serves as a linchpin in China's nuclear strategy, and while its technical specifications and historical context are often discussed, the broader implications of its development, deployment, and operational readiness are sometimes overlooked. By paying closer attention to these elements, analysts and policymakers can better understand the evolving dynamics of global nuclear deterrence and the potential for increased tensions in the Asia-Pacific region. As China continues to modernize its nuclear capabilities, the international community must remain vigilant and proactive in addressing the associated risks and challenges. 1. Development and modernization timeline. The DF-41's historical trajectory from its inception in 1986 to its expected operational status in 2019 illustrates China's long-term commitment to bolstering its nuclear capabilities. Key milestones include its absorption into the DF-31 project, the resumption of development in 1994, and significant flight tests from 2012 onwards. This timeline not only highlights the technological advancements made within China but also reflects the strategic decisions guiding the modernization of its nuclear arsenal amidst evolving global security dynamics. 2. Technical specifications and capabilities. The DF-41's range of 12,000 to 15,000 kilometers and its capability to carry multiple independently targetable reentry vehicles MIRVs position it as a formidable component of China's nuclear deterrent. The missile's solid fuel propulsion system and mobility options, road, rail, or silo-based, enhance its survivability and operational flexibility, complicating potential adversaries' detection and targeting efforts. Understanding these technical characteristics is crucial for assessing the missile's role in China's military strategy and its implications for global security. 3. Current operational status and training activities. The frequent training activities observed at the Jilantai missile training area, including the integration of DF-41 with other missile systems, signify China's focus on maintaining a credible nuclear deterrent. Satellite imagery and reports indicate that at least 18 DF-41 launchers are operational, contributing to the establishment of multiple brigades within the People's Liberation Army Rocket Force (PLARF). This operational readiness and the ongoing modernization efforts underscore the Chinese military's emphasis on preparing for potential conflicts and showcasing its capabilities to deter adversaries. 4. Future projections and strategic implications. Forecasts from the U.S. Defense Intelligence Agency suggest that China's nuclear arsenal may double within the next decade, with the DF-41 playing a pivotal role in this expansion. The potential for the DF-41 to replace older missile systems while incorporating advanced capabilities like MIRVs raises significant strategic concerns for the US and its allies. The evolving landscape of Chinese nuclear capabilities necessitates a reassessment of defense strategies and policies in response to an increasingly complex security environment, highlighting the need for international dialogue and risk reduction measures. 1. U.S. Minuteman III ICBM program. The Minuteman III, introduced in the 1970s, is a key component of the United States nuclear deterrent strategy. Similar to China's DF-41, the Minuteman III is a solid-fueled intercontinental ballistic missile capable of multiple independently targetable reentry vehicles (MIRVs). The development of the Minuteman III was part of the U.S. response to the evolving nuclear threats during the Cold War. Over the years, the Minuteman III has undergone several upgrades to enhance its reliability, accuracy, and survivability, paralleling China's modernization efforts with the DF-41. 2. Soviet Ir-36M SS-18 Satan. The Ir-36M, also known by its NATO designation SS-18 Satan, was a prominent Soviet intercontinental ballistic missile developed during the Cold War. Similar to the DF-41, the Ir-36M was designed to carry multiple warheads up to 10 MIRVs and had an extensive range capable of targeting any part of the continental United States. The Ir-36M's development reflected the Soviet Union's commitment to maintaining a credible nuclear deterrent, much like China's strategic focus on enhancing its nuclear capabilities with the DF-41. 3. India's ICBM ICBM. The ICBM is India's long-range intercontinental ballistic missile, which showcases India's growing nuclear capabilities. Like the DF-41, the ICBM boasts a range of over 5,000 kilometers and is capable of carrying multiple warheads. The development of the ICBM aligns with India's strategy to maintain a credible minimum deterrent and reflects similar trends in nuclear modernization seen in both the Chinese and US contexts. The ICBM's induction into service marks a significant advancement in India's strategic arsenal, akin to the operational deployment of the DF-41 in China's military. Future outlook. Predictions for China's DF-41 missile system. The Dongfeng 41 DF-41 intercontinental ballistic missile ICBM represents a significant advancement in China's nuclear capabilities. As this missile system continues to evolve, its future implications will be multifaceted, influencing not only China's military posture but also the global security landscape. 1. Expansion of China's nuclear arsenal. Over the next decade, experts predict that China will likely double its nuclear stockpile. The DF-41, with its range of 12,000 to 15,000 kilometers and multiple independently targetable reentry vehicles (MIRVs), will play a pivotal role in this expansion. By 2035, it is conceivable that China could possess a diverse array of nuclear warheads, potentially exceeding 600, as the DF-41 becomes the backbone of its strategic deterrent. 2. Integration and operational enhancements. The DF-41 is expected to integrate further into China's military strategy, facilitating the formation of multiple operational brigades. Currently, estimates suggest that there are around 18 DF-41 launchers in service. This number may increase as China focuses on enhancing the survivability and readiness of its nuclear forces. The operational deployment of these systems will likely include road-mobile and rail-mobile configurations, making detection and tracking more challenging for adversaries. 3. Technological advancements. As the DF-41 program matures, advancements in missile technology are likely to occur. This includes improvements in accuracy, payload capacity, and guidance systems. The possibility of developing advanced countermeasures to evade missile defense systems may also be on the horizon, further solidifying the DF-41's role as a critical strategic asset. 4. Increased military exercises and visibility. China has ramped up its military exercises involving the DF-41, which is likely to continue as the missile system becomes fully operational. These exercises serve dual purposes, demonstrating military readiness and signaling deterrence to potential adversaries. Increased visibility of DF-41 systems during military parades and drills will reinforce China's commitment to maintaining a robust nuclear deterrent. 5. Regional and global security dynamics. The DF-41's capabilities are expected to alter the strategic calculus for both regional adversaries and global powers, particularly the United States. As China strengthens its nuclear deterrent, neighboring countries may respond by bolstering their own defense capabilities, leading to an arms race in the Asia-Pacific region. This dynamic could also prompt the U.S. to reconsider its defense strategies in response to perceived threats from China's expanding arsenal. 6. Potential for strategic deterrence and stability. While the expansion of China's nuclear capabilities through the DF-41 might appear destabilizing, it could paradoxically lead to increased strategic stability. As both the US and China develop more sophisticated deterrent capabilities, the risk of miscalculation during crises may decrease. The presence of a credible nuclear deterrent could deter aggressive actions from both sides, fostering a precarious balance of power. 7. Diplomatic implications and arms control. The evolution of the DF-41 and China's nuclear arsenal may spur discussions around arms control and nonproliferation. As China's nuclear capabilities grow, it may seek to engage in dialogues with the US and Russia regarding strategic stability and arms reduction. However, the complexities of regional security, including North Korea and Taiwan, could complicate these discussions. 8. Impact of emerging technologies. Emerging technologies such as hypersonic weapons and artificial intelligence may influence the future development of the DF-41. As China invests in these areas, the integration of such technologies with ICBM systems could enhance their effectiveness and complicate defense planning for adversaries. Conclusion. The DF-41 missile system encapsulates China's ambitions in the realm of strategic deterrence and reflects broader trends in global military modernization. As predictions indicate a future marked by increased nuclear capabilities and technological advancements, the implications for regional and global security are profound. The international community will need to navigate these developments, carefully balancing deterrence with diplomacy to ensure stability in an increasingly complex security environment.